Yo, what is going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me for another manga chapter review. And in today's video, we're going to be going ahead and reviewing the newest chapter of Black Clover, chapter 324, Children's Playground. And before we jump into the synopsis, guys, I just want to go ahead and continuously let you guys know I appreciate all the support on my past videos. You guys are just absolutely awesome. We are almost at 100 subscribers, so if you are new to the channel and love anime and manga as much as I do, please consider sticking around and subscribing, as I will be putting out more and more content, as I have some content already ready to upload that I'm going to be uploading over the course of the next few days, so you guys definitely want to check that out. And if you guys are returning to the channel, let me know what you guys think of this chapter down below in the comment section below, and what do you think is going to happen in the next chapter. I'm really interested to read your guys' sort of comments. I have seen a lot of good comments on my previous videos. A lot of people have been posting what they think is going to happen, as well as just their thoughts on the chapter. So you guys are absolutely awesome for interacting and letting me know what you guys think. And if you do like today's video, go ahead and hit that like button, as it definitely helps out the channel greatly, as well as raises the algorithm for the video to be letting other people see it and just get that much more exposure and just grow the community. But alright guys, that is going to go ahead and wrap up this intro. Let's just go ahead and knock out this synopsis already. Beginning the chapter off, we start with both Zora and Nero absorbing LUCIFERO's punch with his counter trap magic. Using all the magic power given to him by LUCIFERO, Zora tells him, "Oh almighty demon lord, I'm gonna deal this back to you twofold." After delivering the gargantuan blow back to LUCIFERO, Zora immediately notices that his body isn't strong enough to handle the spell's power, with it recoiling and damaging his arm in the process. LUCIFERO, now annoyed at Zora's attempt, both Yami and Noct join the battle by saving both Zora and Nero. Now with Yami congratulating the two by saying, "Well done, Zora and Nero." Yami now asking Noct about his thoughts on the Black Bulls' performance and tenacity. He asks him, "They're a pretty interesting bunch, don't you think?" Noct's tough exterior finally coming to a crumble tells Yami that, "I hate to admit it, but yeah, you're right. They've all far surpassed my wildest expectations for them." With the back and forth with the vice captain and captain now concluding, Zora butts in by telling them, "How about you go and show off this time, huh?" Zora's attitude resonating with Yami, he encourages Noct by telling him that if our squad members have come this far, then we'll have to step up to the plate. Before their joint attack, Noct consolidates with his demons, mentioning how Slatos was hit during the last attack. He now asking G Modello if he can handle this. With G Modello agreeing, the two coming together to perform Mana Zone full release, Dark Magic Cross Shadow Magic, Children Playground. Yami strategically using his Dark Magic to enhance Noct's Shadow Magic. Noct uses his shadows to create clones of Yami to attack LUCIFERO. With LUCIFERO now distracted by the Shadow Yami clones, Yami finds an opening and uses Dark Cloak Deep Black Blade. After showing off their synergy of both Shadow and Dark Magic, it appears that LUCIFERO is hurt by Yami's attack. LUCIFERO noticing this tells them, "You humans have the potential to defeat me. I'll give you that." With a now slight shift in demeanor from LUCIFERO, he further tells them that because of this, he will kill all of them without fail. And not just them, but their parents, your siblings, your friends, and your neighbors, all without remorse. After LUCIFERO making his intimidating declaration to them all, he says that he will now get serious. Yami now asking LUCIFERO in jest that he's only now getting serious. Oh well. After Nero using her magic to help Asta's recovery, he thanks her. Before getting back into the battle, we see both Asta and Yuno jokingly antagonizing each other by saying, "You look like crap," and Yuno replying, "You're the last person I want to hear that from." With both duos stepping up to the plate against LUCIFERO, they all set their sights on finally defeating him. Will Asta, Yuno, Yami, and Noct be able to thwart LUCIFERO, with him now being serious? And alright guys, this is going to go ahead and wrap up the synopsis portion of the video. Now let's go ahead and jump into my thoughts and review overall of this chapter. And man bro, this chapter, this chapter was absolutely fire. Hold on, let me get a sip of water, because this chapter was just so fire. Listen. Man, this chapter, reading this chapter got me parched, bro. I mean, the kick for the chapter for me was Yami and Noct coming together to do Monozone Children's Playground. That shit was fire, bro. Like, just seeing like how Noct made like kind of that that shadowy sort of world, sort of like town, was just like dope as hell, man. That is probably the coolest usage of magic I've seen so far in this in Black Clover as a whole. Just seeing like Noct create like a shadow town was just absolutely awesome. It just really, I think, opens up sort of Pandora's box in order to let us know just how much further and how much more creativity Yuki Tabata has when it comes to every other character's magic potential. I'm just so interested in seeing even more of Noct's magic in just that manner, just from the short amount of time we've been introduced with Noct in the manga, we have seen him do some of the craziest magic. He has to have like the most craziest magic, like the craziest usage of magic that we've seen thus far in Black Clover. The other craziest magic I would say was probably Zagrid, the first demon in the reincarnation arc, with his word soul magic, I believe it's called. And that was a pretty, OP crazy magic as well. But shadow magic with Noct is crazy. He just gets so much utility out of it. It's such a versatile magic affinity for sure. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the chapter, we got Yami and Noct, and then Asta and Yuno coming together in order to fight LUCIFERO. Dude, man, I feel like next chapter, listen, guys, listen. Next chapter is going to absolutely be goated. I'm telling you, I think next chapter is probably going to be the best chapter that we've seen in the manga. Like, when it comes to, like, just action, fast pace, in your face. I know the last few chapters have been like that, but let's be honest. I mean, we've got GOAT Duo number 1, and then we got the GOAT Duo number 2 with Yami and Noct. So, geez, man, there's just so much. There's so much that we can look forward to, and unfortunately, next week there will be a break for Black Clover, so we will have to wait, for 2 weeks in order to see it. But I feel as though Yuki Tabata, he won't take that hiatus or that break and not bring us and deliver us something absolutely fire. So if these last few chapters are anything to go by, I know we're in good hands for the chapter. I know a lot of people get up in arms and they kind of get pissed whenever these mangas have like breaks like that, but you guys have to be sympathetic to the mangakas, because personally, I don't know what it's like, so I can't really speak on their behalf, but I would have to imagine like Shonen Jump and like, I don't know if it's too much Shueisha or whoever runs those companies, I'd have to imagine they work them pretty hard, right? Because they're essentially expected to get these manga chapters out every week, so they have to be literally thinking of new ideas like just constantly. Like, there has to be like very minimal downtime and for these guys, like they might get just like a day or two to like really decompress, but even then that's probably spent towards like actually thinking of what to do next. So I like these breaks personally. I like them because it gives not only the mangaka some time to breathe, but it gives us the readers some time to digest what we've been having to see, right? It gives us time to really digest that. And something that I really want to say before I go ahead and give my final verdict for the chapter, I think the introduction of LUCIFERO has cemented the Spade Kingdom arc as actually like one of my favorite arcs, honestly. Just because I feel as though, I don't know what it is with you guys, but I feel as though like Black Clover, especially because the chapters have been just ungodly short, I feel like every chapter I've read it, boom, and then I instantly just want to know what's going to happen next, right? I never felt as though I had time to be vindicated in a sense to where I'm just like, holy shit, that just happened, right? I feel as though the times I got that were, I mean, I always was like, holy shit, that just happened. Oh man, that was dope. But I never felt like I was really like, just like able to sit back and really just think about the manga. Like, these last few chapters, I've just been thinking about them. Like, I haven't really, like, obviously I've been thinking like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna do next. But I've really been like, wow, I'm just really like, I'm just thinking about, man, that's dope. I can't wait for that to get animated and stuff like that. But that's my little tangent on that. But overall, I'm gonna have to give this chapter a solid 10 out of 10. Just what else can you say? This was an absolute fire ass chapter. Nothing really too, I mean, out of the ordinary from what we've been seeing so far, right? I mean, Yuki Tabata's been giving us fucking 10 pieces back to back to back to back to back to back to back. So he's been on a hot streak, definitely. And I don't think there's, essentially now that we got both Yami and Noct, and then Asta and Yuno getting ready to fuck Lucifero Shira, I really don't think we're going to be seeing any stoppage of these flames anytime soon. But yeah, guys, that is my thoughts on the chapter. Let me know what you guys thought of the chapter. Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? If you guys didn't like it, I don't know what you guys were reading. You guys definitely weren't reading the same chapter I was if you guys didn't like it. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. But before I do that, if you guys are new to the channel and love anime and manga as much as I do, please consider sticking around and hitting that subscribe button, as I'll be going ahead and bringing you guys even more anime and manga related content. And if you guys did like the video today, slapping a like button on this video greatly helps the channel, as well as helps the video get added into that algorithm. And if you guys want to let me know your guys' predictions for next chapter, as well as your thoughts on this one, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. I read each and every one of my comments, and I reply to you guys and let you guys what I thought. And I mean, you guys are absolutely crazy. You guys give me some dope ass like predictions. So you guys are definitely dope for that. So I hope to see you guys in my next video. And with that, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys soon. See ya.